back. This is your boy Shark Gum Clan. I would have started this stream a little bit earlier, guys, but I had a little situation to handle, and I'm dealing with it. It's alright, guys. Most of you guys love my channel. I know that. You know how it is when you get little kids that want to request join your party. Sometimes they want to be stupid. Let's just leave it at that.
You can't ask for much more than his last game. A 5-touchdown effort. It's the Browns and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Trying to freaking come up with titles that are gonna blow my mind.
Distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today it's week 4. We've got what should be a great one here as the Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
Thank you.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins.
You guys.
Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the 3-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Yes.
And again, it's Chubb. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. They're facing the #1 rushing team. They have to stop that in order to have a performance.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Yes.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Guys.
And no matter what's done
I was trying to
it always comes back to
shut that off.
That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he is going to have the Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Yes.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The Browns at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Down.
He's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, give us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
That good for 19 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Chubb again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's right.
Maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
We're going to talk about statement drives. I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
That's right.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Wait.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now at his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
All the talk of Jackson leaving the Ravens this offseason was just that. Talk, as the two sides hammered out a deal that made the highest paid. And why would they want to separate? When he has the ball in his hands, great things typically happen.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They go play action with Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Yes.
Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 33-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
That's right.
3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They'll try the air now with Watson. And there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This 2nd and 4. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
The Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you, one watcher. How you doing? Thank you.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's to his running back, complete. And oh, this is close. They needed 7 yards, and 7 is what they got. Cutting it close, but the referee signals it is a first down.
Yes.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Yay!
On 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender's unable to haul it in before?
Great! Come on!
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here we go on 4th. Watson.
Oh, come on, Chubb.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Christ.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be, but still holding on.
That's right, guys.
Play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
First down.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there for this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to cover him before he gets done.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. To the air yet again, Watson. Dumps this to his
First down.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That little screen stuff.
Watson.
Dang it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now Watson going to get this into the hands of Chubb. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw is Watson.
Stupid.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Dang it. Come on, wide receiver. Catch the ball.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Yeah.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere around there.
That's a good acceleration.
Dang it.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
Again.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbin. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Nothing.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time.
Yeah.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. They'll get off a fairly short kick here.
That's defenses in the NFL.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
What? Come on.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now it's Watson.
Oh, come on.
Off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Dang it.
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from
Amari Cooper. Let's go to Amari Cooper.
On 4th down, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Oh.
He bats it away and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Fucking Ravens.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball.
That's right.
2nd down. To throw is Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Damn it. Come on, Jackson. I hate that crap.
Lamar Jackson as the 1st half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
All right.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball.
Pass interference.
Incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this 1st half will come to an end. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you down 2-0.
I don't
Jonathan
care.
Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this 1st day of October. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Steelers out in front in the 2nd quarter. A touchdown run for Najee Harris. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see currently they trail in that ball game. The Broncos trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. T. Higgins, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the 2nd half from Cleveland, and to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
It's all right, guys.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Yes.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. It's a tie football game.
Thank you, John.
Charles, the message was at halftime.
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Yeah.
Jackson. And he will slide to a stop.
Freaking Lamar, I hate him.
12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Jackson now off the bootleg. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Back to throw, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Dang it!
Throw on second down.
Come on!
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he comes back with one complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Cade York on now for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Kick the field goal.
York able to send this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Kick the field goal.
What was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second.
It's all right, guys. Thank you.
As they discussed in the locker room at halftime,
Thank you, guys. Thank you for being all understanding, guys. I was kind of busy.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. This Ravens offense heads back out there led by Lamar Jackson. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about
Thank you, 2 watchers.
versus completions.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Ha ha.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets pop free.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
That's right.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Come on, Ravens.
He's been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd and 2, Watson.
Come on, Watson.
Incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there.
as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
A credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill. Now Dobbins again on second down.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Now Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Returnable for Grant. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. On 1st down, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, here's Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a 1st down.
With a new contract comes increased expectations, and Njoku did his part. Caught 58 passes, went out a couple of other career bests. If injuries didn't cost him some time, he gets the 1st down there with that catch.
And this will be stopped at the 44. Making him good for 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a dump off here complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. And Chubb will try the middle here.
Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. They run it again with Chubb. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. Ravens are going to get the football back.
Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him, throw that challenge flag. the thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge does not sway the official's decision. The spot of the football going to remain right where it is. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now Jackson on second down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 69 yards on the ground for him so far. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 4. They go up the middle with Chubb.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Here's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. A give. This is Chubb. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Chubb. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. With career touchdown number 60. And the Browns are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now ready for another possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Jackson will throw again. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And second down. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, Jackson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Faking the give. Now Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Off of play action, it's Watson. This is the tight end, the Joker. Touchdown, Browns! David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to be
to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
York on now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they got to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Watson off play action. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Throwing now, Watson. And that is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, it's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, the Joker. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Watson now to throw. Touchdown! David Njoku with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities
of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Browns, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
So for our entire...
All right, guys, we're back.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Damn.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I did not even hear. God damn it. That's right. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I couldn't hear you.
This is the development trait. Superstar and superstar X-Factor players will progress faster over time. Players can improve their development trait by being one of the top performers in the league at their position. This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities a player has and what effects they have in game. Abilities are available to both Superstar and Superstar X-Factor players. Unlock ability slots by improving the player's overall rating.
I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. No need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhower's. Deceased presidents in the wall.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives.
Yeah.
Only X-Factor players have zone abilities.
I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of indecisiveness. I got scars on my back that resemble tiger slits. When it's all said and done, I'll be one of the greatest you know. The only one left like a
Alright, guys. Alright, guys, we're gonna end this one. And we're gonna have to bye week. Oh no. How is that even possible? Bye week after week 4. What the heck? Bye week 5. Okay, week 5. Then we gotta play the Niners, the Colts, then the Seahawks. Oh God. I can't hear you. Sorry. They beat the Niners though. Alright guys, here we go. I'm out, guys. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this Madden 24 game that I played. The Baltimore Ravens.